8 unusual basketball shoes worn in the NBA. What is something that every NBA player has in common? It's their love for sneakers. You're watching Backboard, where we look into some of the sport's jaw-dropping and oomph moments. Today we'll take you through 8 of the most unusual shoes worn by NBA players. So grab your popcorn and soda and fasten your seatbelts for the ride. 2018 was a landmark year for LeBron as he scored some of the most amazing three-pointer goals across several matches. The same year, he scored 3,000 points during his stint as a player in the NBA. To honor this achievement, his shoe sponsor, Nike, had wanted to prepare for him a very special shoe that would be not only unique but also highly memorable for the player as well as the fans. After discussing the idea with their shoe designers, they created the most amazing set of sneakers possible. Enter the Gold LeBron 15s. This shoe is plated with 14-karat gold covers and studded with 248 diamonds. The impressive body of the accessory was made up of the most decorated crocodile skin, and to top it off, you have a simply most gorgeous diamond-encrusted lion pendant. The cost of the shoe is expected to come to around a staggering $100,000. I'm curious if LeBron will ever play with this monster on, but you never know these guys. And oh, did you know that the shoe also comes with a pure gold shoe tag? Well, the LeBron Gold 15s with all their gold diamonds and shiny crocodile skin might be a very expensive sneaker, but let's face it, there are other things more important than precious metals, right? How about a sneaker that, in terms of real-time value, almost took a few human lives? In 1995, the NBA courts were all up in flames owing to the antics of a rejuvenated Michael Jordan, who had decided to return from retirement. To provide a grand welcome to the basketball maestro, Nike decided to design a set of sneakers that would mark his surge back to the spotlight. And that's how the Air Jordan 11 Concourse was conceived. While Jordan was very impressed by this new set of shoes, even more impressed were the NBA fans. Now, I don't know what made them so very crazy after this particular piece of footwear, but whatever it was, it sure was potent, as the very first day for the sneaker recorded some of the largest sales. But the real fun came in 2011, when Nike decided to cash in on the legacy and prepare a retro version of the old Concourse. News channels reported fans waiting since dusk to get their sneakers and even breaking through a mall's front door to enter the footwear section. The chaos resulted in some buyers getting injured and a few odd incidents of people getting arrested for damage to mall property. And yes, all of that for a retro version of a sneaker. For our 6th position on this list, there is not one shoe, but an entire shoe collection. Welcome to PJ Tucker's Shoe Collection. PJ is known to be a sneaker enthusiast, and his eccentric ideas led him to start collecting shoes. Fast forward a few years, and now he boasts 5,000 shoes in his collection. Things got so out of hand that he bought a separate house to maintain his shoe collection. Imagine a place packed from the attic to the basement with nothing but shoes. In this amazing collection, he boasts the future Nike Mags and the Stewie Griffin LeBron 6s. He had also prepared special custom-made diamond swoosh Air Force Ones that are believed to be marked up to $250,000. That's $250,000 for you. But do you know the pair that garners the maximum attention in the lot? Well, it's the Dwayne Wade's Leaning the Way of Weight 4s for you. This set of sneakers comes with encrusted diamonds and sapphires and is marked with 18-karat gold. The cost is believed to be around $4 billion as of 2016. To carry this sneaker, you are specially trained by a group of sneaker specialists and have to take this beauty using special gloves and a Pelican suitcase to carry it around. That's luxury for a shoe. After going through a few of the most expensive and high-end shoes, it was about time to go for you guessed it right, the ugliest shoe in all of NBA history. It was in 2001 that Adidas sparked a deal with Kobe Bryant to be his main shoe supplier. To prepare a shoe that suited a talent like Kobe was an exhibition, but soon they came out with the Kobe 2s. When Kobe was told to wear these for the first time, he probably didn't give them a second look, but the fans showed their statement on the product, which wasn't pretty. The shoes were flat like a platypus, and some guy even pointed out that the sneakers resembled a shoe suffering from a heavy toaster trauma. Well, whatever it was, it seems that Kobe wasn't a big fan of them either. In 2002, he ended up paying $8 million to Adidas to cancel their contract. After spending the money, I'm sure the first thing he did was look for some normal sneakers. Well, till now, we got to see the beautiful, the expensive, and the ugly. Now it's time for the illegal. In 2010, the Athletic Propulsions Lab had sworn to prepare a shoe that would change the definition of NBA and foster an impossible level of competition. That resulted them creating the APL concept. The specialty of this shoe lay in the fact that the shoe was extremely techy and was equivalent to a time traveler from the future to the other sneakers being used in the NBA. It was adapted with a load and launch technology that greatly augmented the player's vertical jumping speed and ability by a massive 3 inches. This advantage would result in players flocking to buy their product for the APL. But their wet dreams never materialized. The NBA felt that the shoes gave too much edge and declared them unfair and illegal. While no NBA match was ever played using this shoe, it nonetheless became a wave amongst the fans. You enjoying the action going on in this video? Well, then here's your chance to enjoy more such videos. It would help if you dunked on the subscribe button and remembered to like our video as we enter the top 3 of today's countdown. In 2019, Tatum collaborated with Nike to create a techie sneaker. The result was the Hybrid BB. While this sneaker didn't do much to give the players any 3-inch advantage like the APL ones, they did save the players from one major issue. Here's a hint about this problem. It's the thing that you need to do so that the sneaker remains tight and you don't fall while walking. Yes, you guessed it right, it's tying the laces. The Hybrid BB became the first ever self-tying basketball shoe used in the NBA. Your smartphone can easily control the lace tying feature with the help of color codes. Saves a lot of effort, don't you agree? For the second most unusual shoe, we have a very dangerous pair of shoes that almost ruined the entire career of the player who used them. On February 20th, 2019, Zion had carefully tied the shoelaces of his Nike PG 2.5s in the build-up to the college game versus North Carolina. The audience had expected Zion to put up a stellar show as expected from an NBA player, but what happened midway through the game was heartbreaking. As he dodged different players in search of a goal, the sneakers he had tied so carefully suddenly burst, causing him to fall over. This accident sprained Zion off the court and could have endangered his future in the NBA. Luckily, the damage was limited and healed soon enough. As for the Nike pair, he has yet to use it, but you can get it if you wish, provided you have $250,000 in cash available. We've finally reached the final member of our countdown, and it's the strangest shoe ever. The glory goes to Meta World Peace, who designed the weirdest shoe in the history of the NBA. It began when Meta went to China to join the CBA and, obviously pleased by Chinese culture, decided to show his respect to the country and its people by wearing a unique pair of shoes. He changed his name to Panda's Friend and began wearing a new set of sneakers with stuffed pandas attached to accompany the title. Yes, the fuzzy toy ones. And with that, today's video comes to an end. We hope you liked what we had to serve. In return, all we ask of you is to seriously hit the subscribe button so hard as if there is no tomorrow and smash that like button through the hoop with all your might.